All In. That was it last night.
That was last night.
Absolutely shattered.
Yeah, it's bright. We haven't just drove back. We drove back at like 2 o'clock that same morning, but we're both busy today. It's Bank Holiday Monday. So you're getting a review in the car because we've met up.
Yeah.
Basically, for 5 minutes to record this video.
Quick review of AEW All In. I had a great time.
First of all, how was Dynamite? Because you went to Cardiff.
I went to Cardiff and, oh my God, the vibe was amazing. Like we've said in past podcast episodes when we were doing it, the AEW All In vibe last year wasn't that good. It was weird. It was a weird vibe. Whereas in Cardiff, it was actually good. There was wrestling fans, there was cosplay of AEW fans. We saw Big Bill walking around. That's why he had a great reaction on Collision.
He was in Starbucks or something, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was in Starbucks walking by. It was so much fun. Like, the atmosphere was great. It was sold out, like legitimately sold out as well. There wasn't an empty seat.
All those clips just makes you go, why did they not have the place next to Wembley, the arena? Because you could have got 10,000 in there, and you would have easily done that. Yeah,
definitely. The matches were great. The segments were great. Ospreay was over. Bryan Danielson was over. Yeah. Even Okada. The Okada pops are just insane.
Everyone appreciates Okada.
Yeah, 100%.
Especially in the UK.
Yeah, definitely.
It just proves that, because even out of Dynamite, there were a few people just in any wrestling t-shirts, WWE, TNA, Progress, Rev Pro, any of them.
Wrestling.
It's just wrestling.
It was wrestling.
UK's just starved of wrestling.
Although, shout out to Cultaholic when we saw them.
Taking the knee,
WWE, stand up for WWE. I think that was one of their punishments or something like that. It was really Wembley was great. Like, I loved it. I
actually preferred not having 90,000 people as well, because you could get into different areas and it wasn't as cramped.
Yeah, it wasn't as cramped. We first went to Box Park, and
highly recommend that. That was great.
Yeah, definitely. Like, there was so many wrestling.
Was it Tom Cannon? Is his name?
Something like that.
One of the guys was doing some hosting on stage. They had some of the wrestlers from the Progress show that's on today. Yeah. Down in London.
Yeah, they had Big Damo and Alexander Wolf from Sanity. They get to keep their name Sanity, which is good.
Yeah.
If anyone's seen that from WWE. But yeah, no, the vibe was great. Drinks were flowing, food was going.
Good drinks as well, weren't
there? Yeah, there were good choice of drinks. And then we went into Wembley, and
getting in Wembley this year was a lot better than last year. Because we could get into Box Park, and we were there a little bit later this year. We could kind of have the time.
We planned it out, didn't we? We had time.
We knew what we were doing this year. Merch stalls. I weren't impressed with the merch stalls anywhere we went.
No, I wasn't. Even in Cardiff,
especially putting the price up like they did. It's about normal. Last year they were cheap.
I spent £35 on my top last year, and it was £35 this year. But I couldn't find the top that I wanted. No. So
we were under the scoreboard. So when you watch some of the footage and they show that camera angle, we were under that scoreboard on the left-hand side of it, and we had to go in through like part of the corporate bit.
Yeah,
not quite corporate.
Really
it's really weird.
Like, the toilets were great. Like,
see, we went through. There were some good bars. Like actual proper sit-down restaurant bars. Champagne bar that weren't open.
Yeah, Three Lions or something like that.
And all that. I think it was up the Bobby Moore bit. So we kind of went up there. We had really plush seats. They were like red, spongy.
The cup holders.
A bit more room. Yeah. It was, and for the price, it was about 115 quid a ticket. Compared the tickets we had last year, which were £30, actually went for 90 on release. Yes. I think they come down by the end. Yeah. But if it was choice between what we paid and the £90 ticket, I'm glad we got the ones we did.
Yeah, 100%.
Even if we got blinded by the...
The sun was annoying at the start.
Not even the sun, it was the blooming spotlights.
Oh, the spotlight. Oh, turn the lights off. Yeah. If you watch All In back, which I still need to, but you'll hear the crowd go, turn the lights off, or we can't
I've seen it on Twitter as well, it weren't just us. There was
everyone saying
it was a bit weird, because they only had... I don't know how well they've shown it on the show. There's two screens, like pointing out towards the big stands.
Out towards the sides.
But then behind the goals, we didn't get a screen. I think they were trying to give us a view of the ramp, which they shouldn't have bothered because of the scaffolding in the way. Yeah. Should have just gave us a screen to watch on, instead of trying to look at behind the other scoreboard when they eventually turned it on and then get blinded by the lights.
Yeah, so I tried my best to look at the ring.
Oh, I did really well at doing that for this year.
Yeah, but then I kept getting distracted as well sometimes.
Just had to kind of look up for a bit more of the minor bits, or look behind us at the big screen behind us.
Yeah, stuff that we couldn't see.
Yeah. Watching back this morning, I watched the first match in a bit, so the ladder match, and then the start of the Toni Storm match.
Yeah.
And there is, the commentary does come across well and the chanting's coming across well, and it looks cool.
Okay, that's good. Yeah, I'm watching it back later tonight.
The start was a bit flat though, how they just went, and now from London. You had to watch the 0 hour to be able to get the beginning bit.
Yeah, like I find this really smart. Quick shout out to the 0 hour as well. Multi-man matches, that's fine. But then Jamie Hayter returned.
Yeah, to scare off Mariah.
Yeah, to scare off Mariah, which was good. Lizzie Evo was in the ring, you know, when we saw him from the
yeah.
And one of the other ones from Collective.
Yeah.
They were out with Saraya.
Okay.
So shout out to Lizzie Evo.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, Jamie Hayter returned. And then, whilst there was still like 5 minutes on the pre-show, they started bringing out the participants for the first match on the main card, which was the London's ladder match.
Don't know what makes them London ladders.
They were just a lot smaller.
Yeah.
They were tiny ladders. That's the only gripe I have about that match was there was one gigantic ladder and then a tiny ladder. I've released a short on our TikTok and YouTube Shorts, which was the Nick Wayne Tope Canadian Destroyer on Malachi Black.
Is that the one where he goes through the... Oh, no, yes, that one, yes.
It was smooth, man.
So it was Pac and the Combat Club of Claudio and Wheeler Yuta versus the Patriarchy, Christian Cage, Killswitch, Nick Wayne, and Mother was there. Bang Bang Gang.
Guns Up.
And House of Black.
Yeah.
Yep. Four-way London ladder match, right? It was a good match.
It was great.
Nick Wayne deserves a pay rise.
Yeah.
He also went through the table more than his opponent in one of the spots, which was great. And watching it back, oh god, it looked nasty.
He did.
But yeah, I enjoyed that much.
Yeah,
that was a high burger, if not
high burger. I'll go with a high burger into banger territory.
Yeah,
it was really funny because at the start, Christian Cage just ran away.
Yeah. Oh, you don't see it.
Yeah,
you only see part of it.
Oh,
well,
right.
we could, from where we saw, we could see him run. He ran the whole, all the way back.
Yeah, he ran everywhere.
But yeah, that was smart. The whole bit with him and Killswitch was smart.
Yeah,
they did. It was really well done.
Yeah, that. Christian was really pissed off.
Yeah.
So Pac got his Wembley moment. He won,
which was surprising.
I didn't.
Considering they were the wild card.
Yeah.
But and then House of Black kind of like congratulates them at the end, holds their hands up. Mm-hmm. Oh, I didn't see that on the night. I saw that this morning watching it back.
Yeah, no, I saw that it was Brady King.
I saw something was going on. I didn't realise what it was. Yeah. But no, that was a good way to start, like properly start the show.
Yeah, Pat gets his Wembley moment. High burger, 100.
I was surprised, and it happened a few times until I watched it back this morning. I realised I thought I can't hear the people behind us, like above the scoreboard. It's because there's not many seats up there at all. There's like 10 rows.
Yeah, I don't think I saw anyone when I was even walking down the stairs.
You can't hear many people above us and around us, but then when you're kind of on our level and across, you could. So I don't know if it was wind and whatnot, but
the
it was
echo was
weird.
wild. Yeah.
Then later on, when everyone was doing like the yes chants and counting and stuff like that, it just got deafening at times.
It was deafening. Going into the second match then, which was Mariah May versus Toni Storm. I don't want to say banger.
I'm giving it a burger, but I reckon when I watch it back, it'll be a banger because I just need the
commentary.
And a couple of the bits are up close and those moments that you couldn't see.
Yeah.
Happy with the result. I like the result.
I'm really happy with the result. Mariah May, give her flowers.
Yeah.
Toni Storm, the greatest women's world champion that's been in AEW.
Yeah. She's actually made that mean something in AEW.
Yeah, and especially with the story as well. She's made that mean something.
Yeah, both of them have been great. Luther with standout moment.
Luther, middle finger right at the end. That was brilliant. The story flowed. You could tell what was going on with it. You had Mariah May slap her own mother.
Yeah, we were trying to figure this out on Twitter on the way home, and it turns out, it was her mother, not Toni Storm's mother, she slapped.
Yeah, we were confused.
She's a heel.
I thought it was Drew Barrymore. I don't know why.
You did pull that out.
Don't know why.
Yeah.
So we're going with high burger then, not banger. I would like to put it in banger
retroactively, it could probably be a banger, so let's put it in a banger.
Yeah, banger.
Yeah,
that's fine.
Because it's more than likely going to be.
Yeah.
The bit with Luther and that. I just want to watch it back to like properly nail that one on.
Yeah.
Next match was Hook versus Chris Jericho.
Oh, I love this match. I thought it was great, man.
Weren't the keenest on it.
Were you not?
No.
The cricket balls, the bat, Big Bill.
Yeah, I thought Big Bill was getting a bigger pop. You built it up, and then it was.
He did get big pops, man.
Weren't big enough for me.
You're gonna have to listen to it back on the actual broadcast. I enjoyed it. I marked hard for when Taz. Me and my cousin Kaz, we just marked hard for when Taz got off.
I want to watch that back. To be fair, I do need to get the commentary for that one.
Where would you put that? I'd put it in burger territory, but low. I
think it's low burger.
Like one of those 99p burgers.
It's not quite
from
beans.
McDonald's. Yeah, it wasn't
it's
beans.
Not quite beans.
It wasn't.
Taz made that. That probably would have been beans if it weren't for the Taz bit.
Yeah.
And Jericho's entrance was great.
I really enjoyed it.
Really
he's singing himself.
Singing
hi
down,
guys.
Hi guys, waving. Everyone waving back at him.
Yeah. Big fan.
Yeah. His entrance last year is probably cooler.
Because everyone knows
and
Judas.
Because Judas was a moment. Yeah. That was a moment. But no, I enjoyed that.
Mm-hmm.
Young Buck three-way tag team match for the AEW World Tag Team Champions. So Young Bucks versus FTR versus
The
Acclaimed. I went for a toilet at this point.
Daddy. The entrances were brilliant. So FTR, everyone started singing their
I saw
song.
some of that. I saw some of that one. I didn't see the Acclaims. I didn't see the rap.
Young Bucks come out to Sgt. Pepper, Beatles. A Beatles reference.
Did they do that last year? I feel
no,
like
they did.
Last
they
year.
did Queen last year.
Oh right, yeah.
They did Beatles this year, and then the Acclaimed come out, just take the piss out of everyone.
Yeah.
They call Dax and Cash members of the EDL, which was fans were just like, what the fuck? They were laughing. They started with an "Oh Sesame Daddy" chant, so that's why it was really loud.
Yeah.
I enjoyed this match. It had a great flow.
It did flow well. I didn't. I wasn't invested.
Really
I wasn't really invested. It was only 12 minutes. This match.
Yeah, this wasn't
got the
a
times
quick
on
match.
I just didn't care for it really.
Yeah.
I've seen FTR versus the Young Bucks a lot of times now. I do like the Acclaimed. It's still a burger, I think.
Yeah.
It weren't as bad enough to get beans.
Mm-hmm.
Last night I thought it was beans, but thinking back, it weren't.
Yeah. And
everyone did their bits correctly. I can't actually remember many spots though.
There was each member from the different teams hitting their finishers.
Yeah.
On each other, which was good. The Young Bucks winning, I think that's the smartest decision.
They need. Well, they're working on building the tag teams up, as we'll say in a minute. But they need to do something a bit different now with the tag teams.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really care that the Elite are part-time. I've been winding you up for a few weeks about it privately.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't really care if they're part-time or not.
No.
There's some of their segments I have seen that they've like phoned in when they've just like on the screen. That was quite cool.
Yeah. I would put it in the burger territory.
Yeah.
And then GYV, Grizzled Young Veterans.
I couldn't tell who they were. I had to ask him. I was like, I can't see them. I couldn't see them on screen. I was getting blinded by a light.
Yeah. Previously, they had a match on Collision, and then they made their full-on debut.
Yeah.
In
it was cool. Good setup
at Wembley. It was great setup. Liverpool, British wrestlers. It was a good showcase of them.
Yeah.
And then I'd put it in burger.
Yeah. So Casino Gauntlet match.
Banger.
No beans.
Beans. Fuck off.
Beans.
No.
Such a beans match.
No. I think you're just.
There was no flow.
No, shut up.
The match didn't flow.
Watch it back, and
I'm going to have to.
A lot of flow.
You can't. It doesn't. Just having a load of entrances doesn't make anything good.
It was so why watch the Royal Rumble then?
Because Royal Rumble's an institution.
No. There's no flow in Royal Rumble.
Yeah, it's not.
So what? You just contradicted yourself.
Why are we bringing it to WWE? We're on about the Casino Gauntlet. It didn't work for me.
It worked for me.
Why is it a gauntlet as well, by the way?
Because it's a one fall.
That's not a gauntlet. Gauntlet is you pin him, next person comes out, pin him, next person comes out.
No, it's the way that they do it is...
That's not a gauntlet.
It's a casino gauntlet. That's where the casino comes in. It's a gamble.
Nah.
It's a gamble. I really liked it.
I'll give you it as a burger. It ain't a banger.
For me personally, it was a banger. My match of the night.
No.
Nigel McGuinness, Zack Sabre Jr., Hangman, Jeff Jarrett. Jeff Jarrett's mad over. Ricochet fucking appears.
Yeah, Ricochet appears. He gets a couple of good moves off.
Yeah.
I watched his highlights again on Twitter this morning, to be fair from it, and he did well.
Mm-hmm.
What was that ending, though, man?
The heel in me is like, wow, this is so
I felt
smart.
so sorry for hardcore AEW fans who were waiting.
I'm a hardcore AEW
like you were
fan.
seeing now, because you were seeing so much on Twitter, like this person's coming out, that person's coming out. Michael Oku didn't appear, which was a bit shocked at.
Which
I thought
he did
would.
show up on Wednesday, so.
But yeah,
fair enough.
when it all happened and that, and then it was just a bit flat. I don't know. I don't know what they could have done differently to make that ending better.
I think it's smart because everyone thought Luchasaurus is going to finally turn on Christian.
It will pay off, I feel.
I thought if Hangman won, then the main event would be a different thing. And I kind of wanted Nigel to win.
Nigel would have been great if we
Nigel
that
would
pop
have been
was
good.
insane.
Yeah. Me personally, banger. I'll meet you in the middle and go
It's
for
a
the burger.
It is a burger.
But for me, it was my match of the night.
But the issue was, it was all 1v1, like people, like someone would come in, they'd do their moves to them, that person would roll out, next person
I
in,
don't
moves
think
to
you
them.
were paying attention.
I was.
Because
it didn't become,
you need to watch it back.
It didn't come proper multi-man till a good 2/3 of the way through. And then people started flowing into the ring, doing a move, someone else doing a move. The last bit, it's just, I don't know. I'm not sold on the concept
let's
still.
skip past it. I love it, personally.
No, right. My match of the night, the AEW International Championship.
Yeah.
Ospreay versus MJF. MJF is my hero.
Fantastic.
That was great.
Someone looked at you going, yes, we love you because you were champion for MJF.
I didn't care who won this. I was just intrigued how it was going to go. It was good.
I kept saying Danny Garcia's coming back. I kept saying it. Danny Garcia's coming back.
He did.
I thought he would cost Ospreay, but it paid
so
off.
He was actually wrong. He got it completely wrong context.
Yeah.
No, it was good.
It was great.
Yeah.
It was. I'm a big fan. The entrances were great. Like the Assassin's Creed. Is it Syndicate they're calling it?
No, that was the London one. Shadow, isn't it?
Shadow. Yeah.
It doesn't make me want to buy the game.
No, 100%. No, definitely not.
Very weird.
But I thought it flowed really well, especially with the stage. So like the stage had like 3 tiers, and then you had like the
breakdancing
and
weird
stuff like
things.
that. Yeah, I enjoyed it.
That was good.
Yeah,
the
good. Pyro.
MJF's entrance is better. The big
the flag. Yeah.
And the streamers getting stuck everywhere.
Yeah.
We were watching the camera crews and that. You probably don't see it on the broadcast, trying to fight with streamers for a good first 5 minutes of that match. That match, by the way, was 25 minutes long.
That was a
long
good
ass
match.
It was a good match.
And it actually had a good flow as well.
Yeah.
There was a good
Both of them performed well, nothing got botched.
No.
I don't know what's going to happen with MJF now. I'm very intrigued to see. I was winding him up saying he's going in the mid-card. That's it now.
He can do whatever he wants. He's MJF, man.
Yeah, I know, man. It's just quite funny.
Yeah.
What did they do next?
What would you put it as?
That was a banger.
Banger?
I thought it was a banger.
Yeah.
I thought it was a banger.
Yeah.
And then this one definitely wasn't a banger. The women's
burger, but not a banger.
No,
like a low burger.
What? Mercedes Mone versus Britt Baker? That was beans, man.
I didn't watch it.
You didn't watch it.
I watched the entrances.
I tried
the
watching.
entrances banger.
See,
but
the entrances. I don't think the entrances was that good, man.
I enjoyed them.
The Mercedes Mone carriage bit was quite cool, but the rest of it was a bit like they didn't get that flair everyone else seemed to get. Mm-hmm. They got some of it, but I don't know. It just seemed more like a bigger version of their normal entrance. Mm-hmm. Whereas like MJF's one was just insane. Ospreay got the assassin. Maybe it's because it followed that match for me. Yeah, the match, no one seemed to care. Everyone seemed to leave. I watched it. I tried to keep watching it. I was getting bored. It's quite hard to see what was going on as well because it was so dark by then. The lights were really affecting the screens. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I don't know. I just felt like being.
Shout out to Britt Baker. Paid homage to Eddie Guerrero though.
Yeah, she did that. They did some weird like flip thing that I keep seeing on Twitter. People taking the mick out of. Yeah, it was beans.
Yeah, okay.
You ain't getting past beans on that one. And it was 18 minutes long. It didn't need to be that long.
Okay. You've got to put this as a burger then.
What one? The coffin match?
Yeah.
No, this was beans as well. This was the bad section of the night.
I thought I'm a mark. So.
Jack Perry and Darby Allin. So Jack Perry wins.
I thought it should have went longer. What's the time
10
for
minutes.
that?
11 minutes. 10:40 it was.
Ow. Okay.
I weren't.
I thought it was okay. I thought it was okay, but I need to watch it back. Like missing the certain details of like Darby Allin coming out with thumbtacks over his face.
I don't know. I just felt like not a lot happened in it.
I don't think much happened. I feel like they were.
They didn't have long. They didn't have long to do it.
They had time to do it.
So the aftermatch bit was good. Sting appearing to save him.
Everyone popped for Sting.
my loophole is they had enough time to light the coffin and get out of there by the time Sting got down the ramp, because that took them a while. Yeah, that was beans for them.
Okay, yeah, I'll agree with you.
Sorry, man. I weren't sold on that at all.
I'm not a fan of you.
Darby Allin should be halfway up of Everest. Oh, no, Everest should have been in Easter, shouldn't it?
Yeah.
Then the main event,
Fucking
title versus
banger.
career.
This
was a banger. 26 minutes of Daniel Bryan defeating Swerve Strickland. I wish it was a bit more 50-50 earlier in the match. That's my only criticism.
Because
Swerve was dominating far too much. So it made Swerve look quite weak at one point.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah, I don't know. I just felt like it was a bit too much the underdog for Danielson for me.
But then got the crowd going, though, didn't it? Like,
the crowd didn't need to get going. The crowd was going from minute one.
True. The final count, I lost my voice at this point.
Yeah, that's why we didn't record this last night. One, we were tired, and two, I couldn't speak.
Yeah.
And he was barely speaking. You got your storytelling in with Adam Page coming.
Yeah, long-term story. I told you, long-term storytelling.
Where did he come from?
He ran. I don't know.
No, because he came out like below us.
Yeah. It was good. I can't wait to see who the security guards were, so shout out to our last video in UKPW Rumble.
Yeah, apparently some of them were involved.
Max Moody and Tyler Walker, shout out
They were at Dynamite, weren't they?
They were at Dynamite, and potentially they might have been pushing
Adam Page away. There was a lot of security to deal with him. And that's what cost Strickland the match, which I like that bit. That was cool.
Like I said, long-term storytelling, and they're going to be fighting forever.
Fight forever.
Yeah, they'll be fighting forever.
The celebration. Didn't get a speech. I wanted a speech from him.
Oh, yeah. I kind of wanted a speech. It was really cute seeing, like, the daughter and the son, and then Brie Bella.
Yeah.
And then the Blackpool Combat Club and Pac coming out.
Haven't seen that before this year. No, it was good.
Yeah.
It was a great moment. I like the confetti cannons. I don't know how well they came up on the broadcast. The confetti cannon.
Like the pyro.
Yeah.
Oh.
And that. It was good.
Overall show, then? Me personally, banger, because I'm
high
Mark,
burger.
but I'll go with the high burger.
Yeah, I think it's high burger.
Yeah.
Just there was a couple of matches in there that just brought it down a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
That main event is like generational to watch, so especially in person, it was great.
Yeah.
That's like
it had the WrestleMania feel.
Well, yeah, because it was WrestleMania 30 on steroids.
I guess that, but it had WrestleMania
and that crowd,
that
crowd made it.
Yeah.
Bits and pieces throughout the night made it not feel like big fight feel, but that last match
was a big fight
insane.
feel, that main event.
I feel like for the TBS and the coffin match, the crowd kind of lost it a little bit because they'd been going quite a while. Yeah. And then everyone built back up then. Yeah,
I'm going to say it. Like last year at All In when we went, kind of felt like it was dragging.
I did, yeah.
A lot.
The flow was better this year.
This year, it flowed. It went really quick. Yeah. And we were at the main event.
Yeah.
Like we started and then we were at the main event. I was like, what the hell? Like we're there already.
Yeah.
Sort of thing.
Yeah. I wish we had that TV in front of us to see more of the video packaging bits. Mm-hmm. I want to watch them back because some of them look like they had some high quality. Like Danielson's one.
Like him, like doing the meditation.
And his his career and then his family and showing that off. That cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was a good night.
All in, great night, great weekend.
Yeah, they're going to Australia now in February for Grand Slam. Yeah. And then
Forbidden Door.
Forbidden Door's back there in August. Wow, it's not there, it's somewhere in London.
In London.
Probably O2, I think.
O2 or SSE.
We thought Forbidden Door was going to stay in June, so we were saying Craven Cottage.
Yeah.
But then now it's in August, the football season started, so I can't see it being there.
And fans, let us know in the comments where's
it going.
You have Forbidden Door.
They need us to record all TV shows as well for that week.
Yeah.
In the UK.
In the UK.
Do a mini tour. Apparently Ospreay said something about wanting to do a tour in the UK of TV. Mm-hmm. So let's do that.
Let's do it. Have a stint here.
Yeah.
For like a year. And then we'll go to every show, yeah?
They should just do that residency thing, to be fair, in the UK. That'd be great.
Thank you everyone for watching our review.
Yeah.
We'll have some exciting news coming out soon, and we hope you did enjoy the UKPW Rumble at the Jungle.
Yeah. Something
video.
a bit different. Something we want to try a bit more of. So
if you're an indie wrestler or booking promoter,
want to get interviewed,
let us know. We'll put the spotlight on you. But thank you for that. And with that, hit the music.